Wrestling for the Row. I'm Matt Topolsky, and here tonight we have debuts, we have title defenses, and so much more. And to help me unpack this and set the table for the viewers at home is my broadcast colleague, Brad Gilmore. Brad, right here tonight, the Texas title up for grabs. Ruthless Ryan Davidson issuing an open challenge of his own, and it looks like Mantell, one of the hottest rising stars in Texas professional wrestling, will answer the call.
Absolutely, and Mantell is no joke. He just had some really gruesome battles with Cody Rhodes, I know, here in Texas, and tonight he comes into the reality wrestling for the very first time to face the Bear from Bel Air, someone who's been on probably the best run of his career, the best streak of wins of his career, winning that that Texas championship, and now this open challenge. Will his ego be the best of him? That's what we're going to find out here tonight.
Absolutely, and Mantell, who's been in the business for about 6 years at this point, one of the hardest hitters and brawlers you will ever see. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him and Ruthless Ryan Davidson squaring off for the Texas title. But we start the action off here tonight with the Mysterious Q and the Green Machine, Mike Orlando, taking on La Familia. We know La Familia loves to employ the numbers game, especially when they're in a tag team situation, and the questions continue about Mike Orlando's health in that leg, if he'll be at 100% here tonight. He continues to assure Q yes. Your thoughts?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, we saw Mike Orlando pre-injury, and now we're seeing him post-injury. It's a different person inside the squared circle. He doesn't move as great. He's not as quick as he was. You know, he's not light on his feet, and I think that that's going to hold back the success of this team. Until Mike Orlando can successfully rehab that leg, I don't see him and Q getting a lot of wins here in reality wrestling, especially not against La Familia.
Well, it's the Franchise and the Green Machine taking on La Familia right now.
Introducing first, making their way to the ring, representing La Familia at a combined weight of 350 pounds, Diego De La Cruz and Jonathan Vega.
Well, the story for several weeks now has definitely been the health and the questions surrounding it of Mike Orlando, who will be competing in our opening matchup here tonight. Flanked by the Franchise, the Mysterious Q, Mike Orlando, of course, continues to try and reassure Q that surgically repaired broken leg is at 100%. And let me tell you, Brad Gilmore, it better be, because La Familia has been on a roll recently.
At a combined weight of 520 pounds, the team of Mysterious Q and the Green Machine, Mike Orlando.
Well, here comes the Franchise, the F-16, and Big Mike Orlando, the Green Machine. Hot way to start off the action this week on the Reality of Wrestling. An edition that will feature an appearance by the Samoan werewolf, and of course, in our main event, the Reality of Wrestling Texas Heavyweight Championship on the line as Mantell makes his road debut to take on the Bear, Ruthless Ryan Davidson. And we are on our way to the No Limits pay-per-view, and you can find out more information about that right now by going to realityofwrestling.com on a night in which we will crown a brand new Reality of Wrestling champion. Of course, that title vacated now due to Rex Andrews' injury at the hands of La Familia, who are in this matchup right now, Brad Gilmore.
Absolutely, they had an instrumental role, did Diego De La Cruz and Jonathan Vega, in putting Rex Andrews on the shelf. And we have no Reality of Wrestling champion right now. And I wonder if the Mysterious Q is reconsidering this tag team thing and maybe going to go back after the gold.
Well, if that were the case and he were successful, it would make the Mysterious Q a 4-time Reality of Wrestling champion. Never seen that before.
Incredible. And look at the wrestling acumen of Mysterious Q. First Triple Crown champion in reality wrestling history.
You know, Brad Gilmore, this is another thing about the Mysterious Q, and I think it's part of the reason why he and Mike Orlando have found themselves in a tag team together. I mean, yes, they have some similarities. I think that goes without saying. But perhaps the biggest reason, in my humble opinion, that Mysterious Q agreed to this in the first place is because he needs to find his sea legs again. He's got to get his feet under him after a few very disappointing defeats in singles competition, including a ruthless Ryan Davidson. But now Q seems to be getting that momentum back.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And one also might think that he wants to become the first ever Grand Slam champion in reality wrestling history. The only way he can do that is by being successful in the tag team division and winning those championships. But I think you're right. I think that after a series of losses, the Mysterious Q needs a partner right now. Test your strength? I don't know. I don't know about that one, Matt.
Diego De La Cruz. Wily maneuver there to sucker Mysterious Q into the corner, try and cut the ring in half here. But Q walking that tightrope.
Oh no!
Q tried to spring out of it, and now he's being double teamed here by La Familia. An ill-advised maneuver considering the fact that he was already in a 2-on-1 situation.
And now La Familia taking advantage of the misstep by Q.
Double back body drop over the top!
Q got himself right back into it. This crowd on their feet. Oh no. Wait a minute, Mike Orlando. Stopping Q. Wait a minute, what is he doing?
Wait a minute, Mike Orlando. I think Mike Orlando trying to prove something here to Q. And that leg is at 100% with a suicide dive through the ropes on both members.
Well, you're right. Pointing to that leg, saying I'm back.
Q is the legal man, and this is a cover.
Wow, that could have been all right there. The energy and intensity from the Green Machine, something we haven't seen since his comeback. But now, how is the leg? How is the gas tank?
Look at that, a drop kick into a face plant right there. Great tag team wrestling from Q and the Green Machine.
Oh, the Green Machine and a big European-style uppercut.
Come on, Vega.
Green Machine's got him up on the shoulders. Ooh, might have been below the belt a little bit there.
Get out of it. Get out
Not sure exactly what Jonathan Vega was looking for there, but that was very impressive. Corkscrewed out of that head scissors. Flying forearm into the buckle. Oh! Look at that tornado clothesline. Impressive reversal here from Mike Orlando.
Wow.
Spikes Jonathan Vega.
That's it.
Cover. 1, 2.
Vega with the foot on the rope. Matt Topolsky, I think a lot of the times it's easy to overlook him because he's a member of the collective La Familia, but Jonathan Vega has been a consistent performer here in reality of wrestling for several years, and I think he goes a little bit too under the radar.
Well, I have to agree with you. This is not his first rodeo. Check that out right there. Some great street smarts. Oh, but into a sling blade.
Not so much for Diego De La Cruz. Going right into a sling blade and a huge chop.
Our opening contest here tonight, bringing the heat for sure. That's a blind tag. Jonathan Vega.
Q's unaware that Jonathan Vega's the legal man. Oh, and a knee to the back.
Q looking for a suplex here.
Great teamwork, though. Oh, wow.
Reversal here.
Oh, and a flapjack.
La Familia working together like a well-oiled machine. Jonathan Vega, 2.
Diego De La Cruz was confident.
2.
They might have had the 3, though.
Another kick out there from the Mysterious Q, but just barely. La Familia riding that wave of momentum based on the fact that Aiden Cristiano is the Reality of Wrestling TV champion and that Gino, of all people, have joined the family. You know that definitely raises the stakes for them here tonight.
Q, though, needs to get into his corner, get attacked to the fresh man, Mike Orlando. Jonathan Vega doing a great job of subverting that effort. And now Diego De La Cruz the sucker right hand to the jaw of Mike Orlando, and now the double team. Diego De La Cruz is crafty, Matt Topolsky. He doesn't play by the book. You can't trust somebody who has 6 syllables in their name and plays the accordion.
I simply don't trust him because he's a member of La Familia. I think that's enough. Jonathan Vega now, head of steam. Springboard.
Caught the knees of the franchise.
Looking for a modified Vader bomb there, but it blew up on him. Reversal here. That elbow, lights are on, and no one's home.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
But can the mysterious Q make the tag? Mike Orlando consistently trying to prove the Q. He's at 100%. He's ready to do this tag team thing full time. One lariat, another one. Back elbow, another elbow. And Mike Orlando absolutely on fire here in our opening contest.
He's looking pretty good, Matt Topolsky. And it all comes crashing down for La Familia as the green machine is getting fired up. Oh, wow. Look. Reckless abandon for Jonathan Vega. Oh, wait a minute, though. Look. The pressure on that right leg. It was too much, Matt Topolsky. The leg that we've questioned so much, Mysterious Q. Looking for that tag, and you see Q's face.
I was going to suggest that perhaps Mike Orlando may have been playing possum there for a second, considering how good he's looked in this matchup, but I don't think so. There is a blind tag from Q, however. I think that La Familia is unaware of it.
Q cutter.
And Jonathan Vega walked right into it.
And another one.
One more. Q cutters in stereo. That's got to be all one. 2. The franchise gets it done.
Great effort by the Mysterious Q and the Green Machine, but the Green Machine's leg couldn't hold up to the test. Had he not got that tag to the Mysterious Q, or had Q not got that blind tag, they would have been in a world of trouble.
Well, the saga continues as Mike Orlando refuses to accept the inevitable, and that is that he may need to take a little bit more time off to heal. But in the interim,
and look at Q. Q's not so sure of his teammate. Questioning that leg, but a win is a win, Matt Topolsky.
Well, they may have done it on just 3 good legs, but here tonight, the F-16 and the Green Machine rise to the occasion. Your winners, Mike Orlando and the Mysterious Q.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nancy Perez, and I'm here backstage with Bryan Keith. Now, Bryan, you've been granted a rematch against Fatu. How different is your plan this time around?
Now, Nancy, a good magician never reveals his tricks, so I wouldn't be able to reveal to you my strategy this time around, but I will tell you this. I'm from Greens Point, Texas. My mama ain't raised no fool. She ain't raised no weakling. So standing across from Fatu tonight, he's going to see a man. The man with the quickest kicks in the South. And he's got to decide, is he ready to go toe-to-toe with a man that's got nothing to lose? I know what it takes to be on top here in the reality of wrestling. Samoan werewolf? I ain't scared of lions, tigers, bears, none of that. So tonight, the bounty is on Fatu. Yeah, doggy!
Yo, Zach. Zach, man, I know you in here, man. In here somewhere. Yo, Zilla, man, come on. Talk to me, man. Come on, step. What's up, man? We need to talk. Yo, Zach, I know you hear me, man. Oh, what did you eat, man? Yo, can we step out of here and talk, man? Can we step outside real quick, dog?
Bro, go away, man. I'm not talking to you right now, man. I'm busy right now.
Yeah, I know you're busy, but we need to talk, man. We need to chop it up, man. I've been texting and calling you all week. We can talk outside? Come on, man. All right, cool, man. You don't want to talk? I get it. Just forget about it then.
Bro, wait. Bro, we do need to talk. You know what? You was right about everything, man. You know what? I do be playing around sometimes. Sometimes I just want to joke and have a good time. Do what we always do. You know the catchphrase?
What we're supposed to do.
But you know, we the tag champs. It was hard to get these. It's even harder to keep them. So you know, I'm gonna get my mind right. We're gonna get on the same page. And we're gonna do what we always do.
Sounds good to me, man. Look, part of my anger, man, you know, it's all about wins or losses, dog. And I don't know about you, but I hate losing, all right? I mean, they just came in our house and they just took a victory just like that. We gotta keep our eyes on the prize, all right? Let's squash it. No more beef.
No more beef.
What?
Are you serious? Oh my God.
Soap and water.
Bro.
I'll see you outside.
Oh my.
Row Nation, I'm Ashley Bull. Backstage here with All Day, Will Lockhart. Now, Will, next week you'll be facing Brendan Steen, a match you requested and was granted. Why did you request that match?
See, Ashley, let me give you a little background. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be at the Row Awards. See, I'm traveling every weekend to grow this brand, to grow the All Day brand, to grow the Row brand. I did hear, though, that they gave the Breakout Star of the Year to Brendan Steen, the guy who started training like 10 years ago, right? Okay. The guy who took his ball and went home, right? Right. The guy who says he's busting his ass day in and day out. See, Brendan, I'm busting my ass day in and day out. I'm just not posting it for likes on social media. Actually, I take that a little personal when he names me, when he calls me out on social media. So yeah, I asked for that match. And Brendan, I'm going to show you who the true Breakout Star of the Year is at Row. Thanks, Ashley.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Greenpoint, Texas, weighing in at 190 pounds, Bryan Keith.
Well, Bryan Keith truly is going to have to cowboy up here tonight because his opponent is going to be game for it. It's the rematch. And here comes the bounty hunter.
Bryan Keith, Matt Topolsky really gave Fatu his first real challenge out there in the squared circle here at the World Gym Arena. Even in a losing effort, I think we all saw that maybe the werewolf tasted his own blood a little bit.
I couldn't agree more. He truly was pushed to the limit. And rightfully so, Bryan Keith, the former Reality Wrestling television champion. But it's been a hard road for him to get back into the conversation. If he's successful here tonight against the undefeated Samoan werewolf, it could shoot Bryan Keith right back into the title conversation.
Reality of wrestling. We are here. The Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Enable action. This is just another speed bump in the way to us going straight to the top. So all of you, stand up for greatness. Stand up for greatness. This man I'm talking about. Stand up.
You better stand up, Matt Topolsky, before Jacob Fatu eats you.
Because right here is the future, the deadliest man in reality of wrestling.
Well, here we go. It is round 2 between Bryan Keith and the Samoan werewolf Fatu. And what an impressive athlete he is. And we say it week in and week out as he comes out here and continues to stack opponents like they're wood. But I have never seen an athlete with total package of the Samoan werewolf. Power, athleticism, agility, and absolute rage, a controlled rage inside. And when he lets it out, he absolutely dominates.
And look at that, though. The cowboy, Bryan Keith, trying to cowboy up against the werewolf, and a beautiful drop kick that's rocked the big man.
You know, as Abe Jackson continues to talk about going straight to the top, oh my!
Boom.
Shoulder first, head first, really, into that steel post. Bryan Keith may be going straight to the top here tonight. Missile drop kick from the top, from the bounty hunter.
And Abe Jackson running to his client. Trying to get him back focused here again.
Oh, wait a second, look at this, Bryan Keith! Bryan Keith introduces himself to the conversation. And now the bounty hunter climbing up top here.
Watch out, Matt Topolsky, I'm getting far away.
Look out here, look out, Bryan Keith! Oh my! A frog splash on both Abe Jackson and the Samoan werewolf. It's tonight the night where Bryan Keith.
I think Abe Jackson might be unconscious. And now the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Oh!
Won't y'all cheer for that?
Wow! God! I could feel the echoes of that shot.
Abel Andrew Jackson saying that he was assaulted. Abe Jackson, rather.
Make them pay for it. Two, make them pay for it.
Bryan Keith looking for a head of steam. Harrigan, and he gets cut off. He gets cut off. And somebody is going to have to get the license plate off that 18-wheeler that just ran over the bounty hunter. I mean, that is combine speed. For Jacob Fatu to go from just standing.
Look at that, though. He was digging his fingers into the eyes of Bryan Keith.
I'm telling you, Brad, it's unorthodox. Everything about what Jacob Fatu brings to say, look at it, he's trying to rip his face open here.
Jacob Fatu, a savage coming from that Samoan lineage. She's birthed many champions here in our sport of professional wrestling. You can run the list for the Usos, Roman Reigns, Yokozuna, Umaga, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and now I thought we were going to see one of those moves.
Oh, high knee right there from Bryan Keith. And now a boot to the face. Bryan Keith trying to chop down the Samoan werewolf here.
That is incredible.
Cover 1, 2, it's academic. No! Bryan Keith kicking out, showing a hell of a lot of heart and determination here. Either that or it was just muscle memory. Jacob Fatu looks annoyed by that.
Oh, wait a minute, though. A big boot to the face, to the chin of Fatu.
Bryan Keith ducks underneath. Clothesline. Now trying to use those educated feet on Fatu. Keith again. Block one, he comes back with another. He's looking for that rodeo DDT, and he's looking for it from the top rope, Brad. Will it be enough? Just biting his way out of that situation.
moves of Bryan Keith, hard to tell.
Bryan Keith may be blinded here.
Wait a minute.
Oh, look at that, a side effect! A side effect from the top!
Oh, Bryan Keith is giving it his all here tonight.
Everything he's got left! Look out here!
Wait a minute,
Rodeo DDT! Rodeo DDT! Cover! 1, 2! Oh my, 2 and 99%!
We all thought that was going to be a 3 count. And Jacob Fatu gets the shoulder up after that second rope side effect and the rodeo DDT.
This place is coming unglued! Can Bryan Keith finally take down the Samoan werewolf? No! Oh! Chop up Samoan drop!
There's that Super Samoan moonsault.
Count to 100.
All the credit in the world to Bryan Keith. He really put up a fight here tonight, Brad Gilmore, but right now, he looks in a bad way. Oh, come on. Not necessary, please.
Bryan Keith.
We got to get some help out here for Bryan Keith. A valiant effort indeed, but absolutely devastating. I mean, what can you say about the Samoan werewolf that hasn't been said already as he continues to demonstrate his dominance? Abe Jackson keeps talking about going straight to the top. I gotta tell you, Brad Gilmore, in a few weeks we're gonna crown a new Reality of Wrestling champion, and depending on how we do it, my money may very well be on Fatu.
Pro Nation, I'm Ashley Bull, backstage here with the Diamonds Division Champion, Hyon. Now, Hyon, we are just 1 week away from the women's steel cage match where you will be defending your Diamonds Championship against the challenger, AQA. What's your preparation heading into that match in the coming week?
This is the first ever women's steel cage match in Reality of Wrestling history. There's no way to prepare for that. The only thing that you can do is to study and watch the people that have done it before you. And I'm fully aware that my body isn't the same as it was 5 years ago when I got here. It's been banged up. It's been beat up. But that's okay because I'm willing to do anything. I'll put my body on the line for this title. And I'm used to high pressure situations. AQA, she's not. What high pressure situation has she been in? Honestly, tell me. What, that if she doesn't do a forward roll correctly, JJ Blake's going to yell at her? I mean, let's be serious here. I know what I'm doing. I have the experience. I'll do whatever I have to do to keep this title. And if that means taking months, years off of my career, I'm going to do it. Because this right here, this means the absolute world to me. This didn't come easy. This came from hard work and eating crap for years to get to where I am today. So preparation, it's hard for me to say that. I'm just going to go out there and put it all on the line.
There you are. Where you been? I have huge news. I've been texting you all day. I literally just saw your phone die. Well, guess what? What? We're in the 20-man No Limits Battle Royal. Me and you, we're both in it. For the road championship? Yes, for the championship.
You know what? I have to channel my inner Texan on this one.
What?
Oh, hell yeah! I'm gonna chunk one son of a gun out. 2 son of a gun out. 3 son of a gun out. Watch that one sneaking up behind you. 4
4
son
out.
of a guns out. Oh,
Hell yeah!
And this gonna be me and you, and I'll be staring in your beady little eyes.
Wait a second, big boy. Let's not worry about the last 2.
You're right.
We gotta strategize. Let's go
Yeah.
get ready. We gotta make sure the ropes are tight. Everything's perfect.
One step at a time, right?
Let's go.
One step. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Look at this award. How prestigious. The craftsmanship. That's right. I am the 2018 Rising Star of the Year. And I look good. Excuse me.
Can I help you with something?
Did you just walk past me?
Yes.
Do you not know who I am?
No.
I am the 2018 Rising Star of the Year. Do you know what that means?
I don't.
It means that I'm number 1. I'm the future. Okay? Championship gold is soon to follow. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I gotta go though, but I'm happy for you. That's great.
You walking away now? You're gonna regret that. How should I know who I am? Unbelievable. Hey, you.
I'm gonna try and buy anything, man.
I'm not trying to sell anything. The only thing I'm trying to sell is the fact that I'm the 2018 Rising Star of the Year.
Alright.
Do you know how hard I worked?
I literally don't know what that means.
The day in, the day out?
Cool.
The struggle?
Sounds rough, man.
Get out of here.
Have a good day, bro.
Just go. Hey, you.
For over 13 years, the King of Solar Screens has been an industry leader, and we proudly use 100% American-made products. Home of the $55 any size, any color solar screen.
Well, what about arches?
$55.
What about circles?
$55.
What about rectangles?
$55.
Any size, any color, installed free.
The King of Solar Screens, on time, every time.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
Welcome back to the Reality of Wrestling. He's Brad Gilmore, and I am Matt Topolsky. And up next in our main event, Brad, the Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship up for grabs. And this is really why the Texas Championship was put together, to feature the top athletes in Texas professional wrestling. Mantell is one of them, and he takes on Ruthless Ryan Davidson next.
Yeah, we're going to see if he, under the bright lights of reality wrestling, we've seen a lot of guys who have had a lot of acclaim outside of this promotion come in. The lights, the crowd, the Row Nation, the World Gym Arena can get the best of him. But Mantell has the opportunity to prove everybody that he's the real deal. Booker T, the Row Nation, you and I sitting at ringside. But my question is, like I posed to you at the beginning of the show, is Ryan Davidson's ego getting the best of him to give an open challenge to anybody in the largest state of the union, in the continental United States, Texas, to give anybody a shot at his championship? I think he might be biting off a little more than he can chew.
Well, we're going to find out next. Will Mantell answer the call, or will he get mauled? It's the main event, and it's for the Texas Championship. Texas. That is the best way to put it, because that is exactly what the Bear does. He fights, and he is in for a fight here tonight. But you know he's ready for it. This is your main event on the Reality of Wrestling, and it is for the Texas Championship.
Allow yourselves to have the privilege of witnessing the verbal skills of your 2018 Reality of Wrestling Talker of the Year, the Bear, Ruthless Ryan Davidson.
Well, he is a Row War winner.
And obviously, your undisputed, most dominant Texas heavyweight champion in Row history. There's no need to question it. Many have walked down this ramp to face me, and every single one of them have fallen. And history repeats itself tonight. So whoever is back there thinking that you're prepared for the bear, rethink it, because answer the call or get mauled.
Well, here comes Mantell making his Reality of Wrestling debut. And what a way to make a debut than in the main event for the Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship. Brad Gilmore, Ryan Davidson often says, as he just did moments ago, answer the call or get mauled. Do you think Mantell is up for that challenge here tonight? Because if he is, he'll be the next Texas champion.
From everything that I've seen from Moonshine Mantell, he has all the ability in the world to go out here and make history by winning the Reality Wrestling Texas Championship in his debut. Look at him. He sizes up well with Ryan Davidson. He's got a great skill set, and he's got the element of surprise working at his advantage.
Well, this is exactly what the Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship is all about. It's what it's been designed for open challenges and opportunities like this to showcase and find out who is the best in all of Texas professional wrestling. And I got to tell you that although he's only been working for around 6 years, Mantell has excelled in almost every role that he's been put in front of. He's developed his character. He's one of the most interesting and dominating competitors on the independent circuit in Texas professional wrestling today. And I'll tell you what, rarely do you see athletes stand toe-to-toe with Ryan Davidson and from a size perspective not be intimidated. Mantell has a real opportunity here tonight, and if he's on his game, he could walk out with the gold.
Look at that now. He seems to be the one mauling the champion, Ryan Davidson. Look at the size of it.
Jockeying for position here in our main event early on. Both just trying to impose their will on the other. Ryan Davidson looking to repeat 2019 with the way his 2018 went. Dominated in Japan, became Reality of Wrestling Texas champion. Been on quite a streak, and no one has been able to break it. Will it be Mantell here tonight? And will he walk out with that Texas title? European uppercut here from the champion. And a steam. But Mantell with an impressive drop kick as well. Trained by Takamichi Noku, Funaki, and of course, Rudy Boy Gonzalez. Mantell has quite a moveset for a man his size. Closed fist right there to the champion. Oh, and Ryan Davidson says, is that all you got?
Moonshine Mantell almost seems like he likes it.
I mean, it's like Ryan Davidson is wrestling himself here, as if he's battling himself. I mean, very rarely do we find someone who is a physical match inside the squared circle for Ryan Davidson. That is Mantell. Oh. Scoop slam here. And he got it. The challenger to win a title. Kick out at 2. That is the thing about Mantell. You know, he's been called the Raging Bull before, not to be confused with Manny Fernandez, but I'll tell you what, he hits just as hard.
He's doing Raging Bull. Or was that Taxi Driver?
That was Taxi Driver.
Well, you know what? I get confused sometimes. And I'm sure Ryan Davidson is seeing stars of confusion after that big chop.
No question about it.
From Mantell.
And to answer your question, I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to the viewers at home. Sit out. Power slam there from the champion. 1, 2, kick out.
Ryan Davidson now trying to take control back of this Texas Championship match.
On many occasions, we have seen debuting stars win Reality of Wrestling gold. We've seen it happen twice in the Diamonds division, just for an example.
What is Ryan Davidson doing?
Well, this is very rare and unusual from Ruthless Ryan Davidson, but perhaps he feels like he has to implore a new strategy here tonight. Ryan Davidson going for a frog splash. That's a first. Crashes and burns, and now the door is opening here for Mantell, but can he take advantage of that ill-advised high-risk maneuver from the Texas champion? Mantell standing toe-to-toe, blow for blow with Ruthless Ryan Davidson. Rarely again do you see it. It's happening here tonight. More clubbing blows from the challenger here.
Oh, look at that.
Twisting suplex to win the Texas title.
Speaking of championships, next week in our main event, AQA versus Hyon for the Diamonds Championship inside the confines of a steel cage. What is he going for here, though, Matt?
Perhaps a pile driver. Oh, reversal. But then once again, Mantell with another shot to the face there on the champion, Ryan Davidson. Trying to battle back in this thing. Oh, my goodness. He got hit with his own bear lariat. This could be it to win the title. Brad Gilmore, Mantell imposing his will physically on the champion here.
Absolutely. I don't think we've ever seen someone match up as well from a physical perspective as Mantell to the bear Ryan Davidson. Ryan Davidson might be a bear, but Mantell's looking a lot like Wolverine in there.
Mantell, Death Valley driver, Death Valley driver. If he goes for the cover, he can become Texas champion. 1, 2.
And a foot on the rope at the last opportunity. Ryan Davidson, a savvy veteran of the squared circle, knew exactly where he was.
Well, Ruthless Ryan Davidson has called himself the cornerstone of Reality of Wrestling in the past, and you can see why. When you've been around the game as long as he has, that's what you can expect. Great ring awareness. Now using the referee as a prop there to separate the two. Bear lariat coming back.
That's got to be all right there, Matt.
1, 2.
And a kick out.
This is your main event on the Reality of Wrestling. It is for the much-coveted Texas Championship. And in a company right now without a Reality of Wrestling champion, one could argue that this is most definitely the most prestigious prize here in the row. And what is Ryan Davidson looking for right here?
Ryan Davidson looking for a steel chair. Ryan Davidson searching for something. And it looks like he was looking for a steel chair.
Well, he certainly wasn't looking for a selfie with you. And now Ryan Davidson, this is not a no disqualification match. I know how frustrated he's become because the challenger has really been pushing him here in this one.
What is Mantell doing?
Well, if Mantell uses that steel chair after all these efforts, he will